much to keep. 2 court challenges to President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan have been shot down, Trace Gallagher reports.
Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett denied an emergency bid by a group of Wisconsin taxpayers to halt the plan. And a federal judge in St. Louis has now dismissed an effort by 6 Republican-led states to block it. The rejections come amid growing concerns about the program's viability and ability to contain potential fraud.
Control of Congress is up for grabs in this year's midterm elections. In Florida, Republican Senator Marco Rubio is criticizing the issues that have come out of a Democratic-controlled government.
The result is runaway inflation, begging for foreign countries to produce oil while our people are paying the price at the pump with high prices, a crime wave, a border in which drugs and 5,000 people per day enter our country unabated.
Louisiana Republican Senator John Kennedy is calling on the American people to change the country's direction.
The American people don't have to put up with this. They don't have to wait until a honey bun costs $20 to do something. In 19 days, we have the midterm elections. Vote.
3 weeks after Hurricane Ian has come and gone, some communities are still underwater, like parts of Sanford, Florida. Connor Hansen of Fox TV affiliate WOFL checked it out.
I would say probably a lot of people, maybe 50% of the people had to move out.
Robert Strader, a 70-year-old retiree, has been acting as the neighborhood's water taxi. He brought us along to get a better look.
It's now been 3 weeks since the hurricane, and this is still the only way some people are getting to their homes, taking boats in and out to get essentials.
After about 5 rides, Strader calls it a night.
I can't do this at night with the alligators. I mean, we got alligator snakes and this and that and the other, leeches.
The water is deeper than 2 feet in some areas, and some homes have had 8 inches of flooding. People still have to use water sparingly since wells and septic tanks have been damaged.
A top law enforcement official says so many people are fleeing crime-infested big cities that it is almost impossible to find a rental truck. Fraternal Order of Police National Vice President Joe Gimaldi says Americans must now make a decision.
We can't continue like this as a society. We need to make sure that we are holding criminals accountable. We need to make sure that DAs and judges are doing their jobs. And you know what, folks? The midterms are coming up. You have 2 paths in front of you. Down one path is chaos and anarchy, and down the other path is law and order. I know which one I'm standing on, so everybody needs to go to the polls and vote for law and order candidates. That's how we can turn this country around.
Wokeness has apparently gone astray in the prosecution of an infant murder case in Texas. Charlie Butts has more.
Johnny Charles Ebbs V has been placed on deferred adjudication after beating his girlfriend so severely their unborn baby died. That means if he successfully completes probation, the charge will be erased from his record. Joe Poyman of Texas Alliance for Life tells AFN the outcome is a mystery based on Texas law.
Texas has very strong laws that protect an unborn baby from assault. It is a crime of homicide to take the life of the unborn child against the mother's wishes, like in cases of assault and homicide of the mother.
Poyman says the prosecuting attorney was Travis County DA Jose Garza.
This is the same district attorney who said he will not prosecute anyone who violates our new Human Life Protection Act and commits the crime of abortion. So I do not have confidence in this district attorney. He's not protecting unborn babies from homicide and abortion. He's not protecting women who are pregnant and are severely assaulted by their boyfriends.
Poyman says news of the sentence handed down to Ebbs is distressing, that he is going free without serving any time behind bars. I'm Charlie Butts.
Stocks on Wall Street lost ground Thursday. The S&P 500 fell 0.8%, the Dow Jones Industrial Average down 0.3%, and the NASDAQ Composite fell 0.6%. More news online at afn.net and on the AFN mobile app. How much do you?
Here at KNVBC, we're very grateful to the American Family Radio for allowing us to broadcast their Christian news free of charge. And we encourage you to listen to this brief word from AFA.
When you hear this
is American Family News.
You know what follows is the truth. Your news from a Christian perspective.
Hundreds of teachers are going to have to walk into that school building, and they are forced to swallow political ideology that in many cases violates their very faith and conscience.
If you miss it at the top of the hour, American Family News podcasts are available at afn.net. And sign up for our daily news brief at afn.net.
Good morning. This is October the 21st.
Morning by morning, new mercies I see.
The love of Christ constraineth us. 2 Corinthians 5:14. How much do you owe the Lord? Has He ever done anything for you? Has He forgiven your sins? Has He covered you with a robe of righteousness? Has He set your feet on a rock? Has He established your goings? Has He prepared heaven for you? Has He prepared you for heaven? Has He written your name in the book of life? Has He given you countless blessings? Has He laid up for you a store of mercies which eye has not seen nor ear heard? Then do something for Jesus worthy of His love. How will you feel when your master comes if you have to confess that you did nothing for Him but kept your love shut up like a stagnant pool, neither flowing forth to His pour or to His work? What do men think of a love which never shows itself in action? Why, they say, open rebuke is better than secret love. Who will accept a love so weak that it does not move you to a single deed of self-denial, generosity, heroism, or zeal? Think how He has loved you and given Himself for you. Do you know the power of that love? Then let it be like a rushing mighty wind to your soul to sweep out the clouds of your worldliness and clear away the mists of sin. The divine Spirit will make you bold as lions and swift as eagles in your Lord's service. Love should give wings to the feet of service and strength to the arms of labor. Fixed on God with a constancy that is not to be shaken, let us manifest the constraints of our love for Jesus.
Morning by morning, new mercies I see.
Join us each day at this time for Morning by Morning, daily devotionals by Charles Spurgeon, read by Brother Ed Russ.
Hi, this is Greg from Santa Clara, California, and you're listening to KNVBC Revival Radio.
standing firm for the old paths. KNVBC Revival Radio. Online at knvbc.com.
There's a happy land of promise over in the great beyond, where the saved of earth shall soon the glory share, where the souls of men shall enter and live on forevermore. Everybody will be happy over there. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout His praises. Everybody will be happy over there. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers will be singing round the throne in that land where no one ever knows a care. And the Christians of all ages will join in the triumph song. Everybody will be happy over there. Everybody over there will be happy over there. We will shout and sing His praises. Everybody will be happy over there.
We will hear nobody praying and no mourning in that land, for no burdens there will be for us to bear. All the people will be singing glory, glory to the Lamb. Every